right by her, she done it, walked out in front of the bus.
Yeah.
Van, black deck,
but the thing is, it wouldn't have happened if I was driving, because if you think of my thought process coming in, emergency services, is it going to get past the black one? I'm holding back. I'm good.
Yeah. Assess the space, what they need.
Straight away, this one.
Yo.
Hands up if you need lessons. Totally fine, but I can deal with it. I can sort it.
But the pupil might be able to sort it.
No, that would have been.
So that
would have been intervention. You would have had to have verbally come in with some verbal control.
Yeah.
To then sort that out.
Yeah.
And you're understanding what our role is.
What's the main danger?
What the roles are for driving instructors. What about now as we're sat here? I think that's good. I think that's good too.
Yeah.
So. Three doors open.
Oh god.
It's really dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay. Swing out and take your pedestrian's head off.
I know, yeah.
It would do as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
It's lethal.
Do you know what I always find that when you see people driving with the boots open and they just don't know?
You've gone back to going on the gas and staying on the gas all the time until you need to brake, and it's leaving things too late. Back off sooner. Get looking sooner. Yeah? Work at it, come on. Boot open. And how they can't realise that. All the Christmas presents are going to be just strewn all over the road, aren't they?
Yeah. It's your idea, instructor?
Yeah, it's Jerry. It's the guy in the blue one.
Do you obviously have a student in with them?
Yeah, student was driving.
There was a social media post by an instructor who drove past my instructor's crash and said all the vehicles were probably too close.
Who was driving the white one?
Don't know, they're in the ambulance, I think.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, the car's a mess.
Yeah.
I can assure you that this wasn't the case. The black car behind my instructor's Focus was a good distance. It was just the speed that this white one hit at. It was also mentioned that the learner possibly stalled.
Do you want to do that?
This was also an assumption. My instructor was driving an automatic. At the point of making this video, I don't even know whether my instructor's car was written off. All the vehicles have been with the police for the investigation. My instructor and their student were understandably shaken up after this incident. It was obviously a heavy hit, so for today's integration I've decided to have a look at the white car, and it comes up with an important message. The car vertical scoring is quite a new feature, and as we can see straight from the off, this white Ford Focus scores 94 out of 100. If we check the score breakdown, we can see that this vehicle only lost 6 points for operation. There were no other negative marks. So what about the damage? The report says that there's no damage. How can that be the case? Well, if you think about it, it's understandable. If the insurance company have only just got it, maybe they've not made the assessment on the vehicle yet, and that's why the information isn't out there for everyone to see. Checking your car out through Car Vertical is an important part of the process, but it doesn't always mean it's going to pick up on every single piece of information. You may have to do further checks yourself. If this Ford Focus had not have been damaged, I'm pretty certain it would have been a good purchase. If we look at the timeline since the current owner has taken ownership, it's been pretty well maintained. It's passed every single MOT. So if you use the code Ashley or the links in the description, you can get 20% off checking out your next potential purchase. But remember, this is only the start of the buying process. Get your car checked out professionally and make sure it's a good one. Thanks, Car Vertical.
Lorry's doing the U-turn from no U-turn by the looks of it as well.
Is that illegal?
It's against the sign. Don't steer left. Hold back, hold back. Don't avoid first gear. Now off we go forward. Not sure what's going on now.
Me neither. Just creep.
Just stay. Creep forward now. Good, and off we go. Good, but you avoided, you didn't brake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Off we go, Tash. Good. Don't avoid things.
Yeah.
Slow it down.
Yeah.
It's your feet, isn't it?
It is.
There's many different little techniques that all need to come together to improve it.
Yeah.
Let's have a go.
Going right, Ash, okay?
Good. So,
Reach the
right hand up at the top. Good.
Look on the right.
Look as far to the right as you
On
can.
the right.
Good. Left hand to the top
Left hand on the top.
and pull back.
Look far ahead, Ash.
Good. Is it safe to move around?
Yeah.
What a first class blend.
Smart as any.
How far it got him as well.
Turning right. The light, Ash.
Okay.
Are you okay to do now?
You just got to practice yourself. You've got to practice teaching yourself through it as well.
Yeah.
Because there were too many times there, Adam, you were just a passenger again.
Yeah.
On it?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. What we're going to do over the last half an hour or so, cyclist, is the cyclist a problem?
Okay.
How'd you seen them?
Yeah. There we go.
So because I drive at the correct speed,
Yeah.
even a cyclist at night not having any lights isn't, or it's rarely going to cause me any issue.
No.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And that was good. Putting your main beam on to let them know that you.
Had seen them.
Yeah.
It was.
Just a little communication with it.
It was, yeah.
Not many people do that.
No, they wouldn't have done. And do you think it possibly highlighted the cyclist to other vehicles behind as well?
Yeah.
Didn't it?
Yeah. Because they eased off a little bit.
They might not have spotted him
No.
as well as I did.
Because we were in the way.
Yeah. People are stupid. They really are stupid. Such an obvious offside to offside turn. And then people go and do it the other way as well. Wow. Didn't look for this scooter or something of the like at all. just looked at this oncoming traffic and went, yeah, over the central reservation. Wow. Can't get off the pavement. But yeah, if you took that mindset of we've got priority,
Yeah.
all the traffic would back up onto the motorway and no one would get out.
Yeah.
So there has to be a situation where we go, come on.
Yeah.
Usually one from one side, one from the other.
Yeah.
Which we do. So notice the one behind us to our left. It's clearly going to try and fit in behind.
Yeah.
Notice the car that was behind us. What did it do?
It let it go.
Backed off.
Yeah.
Created that little gap. That's the most sensible option for flow for everyone,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah. It's fair then.
It is, yes. Hold on, we're just going ahead.
Don't know whether it's worth going into second gear or
No,
not.
it's not. Just drive on. What am I shaking my head for? Classic case of being slightly triggered. So what did I do to appease that? Just held back a little. Not doing it to try and get in front. Just trying to appease the flow over the bridge.
It's just there, on the city. True about that. But you can take your pick from over 50 cities, or thousands of others.
That's a decent sky, isn't it?
That's over a minute that black SUV is spent in the middle lane without overtaking. The last clip and this one were filmed on the way home from the DIA conference in Coventry. I did witness some very poor lane discipline, but the last clip and this one were the worst of the bunch.
Selected at random. They're hoping to win those tickets right now. It's Steve. Hey, Steve.
Is there a vehicle to the left of that lorry? I think that white one's just told them off. There's not, is there? Awful.
I really hope the person who was involved in this accident was okay. However, I do have my doubts with the police being there and the tape. Human lives are very fragile when you do operate motor vehicles in the incorrect manner. Please take care over the coming months. This clip will give you a little insight into some content coming up on the channel over the next month or so. Thanks a lot for your support. If you haven't done already, please press that subscribe button.
So, look at the state of this Nissan. Someone's obviously arrived in too fast, not seeing it, whack.